And Juventus. Juan Cuadrado. He's the odd man out when they switched formations in Naples on Friday. The Colombian back in the team. Consistency at this stage of the competition is so impressive. He could qualify for the 8th successive time as a coach tonight. Only Arsene Wenger's direction of Seba. Cuadrado to clear. Will be very much their priority now to try and make sure they get. This is Juan Cuadrado. Deflection took the sting out of it. Both games against Barca in the group did Chiellini. Good ball from Cuadrado. This is Alexandro. Fist in towards Cuadrado, who's perfectly placed to apply the finish. Relief for Juventus, who get the early goal they were hoping for. First Champions League goal of the season for Juan Cuadrado. He wasn't going to miss that. It was well worked down the left. Alexandro's ball in. That will guarantee Juventus their progress. They are looking to take care of business, and they are often. Cuadrado was calling for it early, and it was perfectly left out domestically. Cuadrado responds with a straightforward finish, still an Olympiacos defence. The Greek champions not maybe believe that. He says is maybe Benatia. Because of that, he hasn't quite fulfilled his potential yet. The age. It's through for Higuain here, trying to find Cuadrado. Again, it will come almost to the feet of the Colombian. Wants potentially another tap-in. Just flicked off the boot of Kutris in trying to clear that teasing link as intended with Seba. Dybala skips into a little bit of space. Cuadrado's made the run for him. Kutris did well to close down Cuadrado, but he's caught him in the bench. And although he won the ball, he also got the man. And in fairness to the assistant, he couldn't have been in a better position, really, to make the call on that. They're calling for it. He will get it here from Gonzalo Higuain. Deflection on the cross. Well, Cuadrado may yet get another go to deliver. Colombian is heavily involved. Cuadrado applying too much pressure to Kutris. At the European Championships in the summer at under-21 level, with a goal against Macedonia and a set downs for the knockout stages of the Champions League, thanks to Juan Cuadrado's goal 15 minutes in. In the group was last time out against Sporting. A disappointing 3-1 defeat that they were in, with Cuadrado making good ground. Dybala calling for it and gets it, but he's offside. By going up against Paulo Dybala. His run was spotted by he just went too soon. Fairly clear-cut call for the assistant, who was right in line with it over on the. Actually made his Champions League debut in the 2-0 defeat for Olympiacos at Juventus back in September. His goal against Rijeka helped them qualify. Kutris closed down by Cuadrado. Time to get his shot away. Now the counter-attack. Cuadrado has to give chase. The goalkeeper thought about coming. In the end, he wasn't required. For Dybala, that change was made in the immediate aftermath of the goal going in Barcelona. In his career, Belgian under-21 international. Heading towards the closing quarter. The way through for Cuadrado. This for Tunis working it wide for Marco Marin. Cuadrado still working hard. This match day 6 stage to Arsenal a couple of years back. They've put themselves in a really promising position. Lost their last 2 games though, 4-0 at Bayern and then 3-0 here against the Gunners when Olivier Giroud scored a hat on the next day. Good turn from Juan Cuadrado, opens up the space. Higuain and Costa calling for it ahead of him. Instead, he's picked out Blaise Matuidi in space to deliver deep, too deep. Swinging dangerously once more towards Juan Cuadrado. Just overhits the pass. Good combination there of Cuadrado. Space is beginning to open up for Juventus. You could see a second before the conclusion. There's no free kick for Ian. Cuadrado is going to have a hit. He's the one taking up. Unable to keep the pressure on. Thanks to the delivery from Fortounis, wasn't really as threatening as it needed me. Summer signing from Fiorentina will replace the man whose goal been able to build on it, but they've not necessarily needed to. As the Colombian makes way, it's his strike still separating them, and it's with the job almost done because of the score both here and in Catalonia.